Morning, chat. Welcome to the stream today. Gonna be doing the Whiteout challenge, as the stream says. I'm excited. This one's gonna be the most like a survival playthrough as we've done. In that, yeah, you're stockpiling supplies in a specific place. The Quonset Garage in Coastal Highway, which is a place we went through yesterday when we beat Hopeless Rescue. Some things to know: you have to stockpile the stuff in the garage, but I'm pretty sure you can go to other regions in pursuit of things. I was thinking this once we acquire weapons, one of my goals is to kill and cook a bear. In honor of Tiger Lily, is the idea of the garage. So yeah. So what sucks is the start of this run. Normally the garage is like a loot jackpot. Lots of searchable things, but in this mode you start in the garage and the garage is completely empty. When we popped in the other day to just check it out, there are potentially, I think it's RNG, but like some lockers that are, you need the pry bar to open. I don't know if those have things in them. Wouldn't put it past the developers to be like, yeah, this, you need to pry bar this open, and then you pry bar it open and it's still guaranteed to be nothing. Wouldn't surprise me too much, honestly. Today we feast. The hope is to feast on bear today. We might not get through this whole challenge in one stream because it is very survival based. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go ahead. You know, what are we gonna call this one? Since it's a challenge run, we'll do this. Since we'll go here. We'll spell it different, but we'll go Lily like that in honor of Tiger Lily. We're gonna try to kill a bear this run. And we're spawning at night. I'm gonna be honest, guys. That sucks real bad. There we go. Let's just, like we did with the mountain run yesterday. We don't want to have a stupid RNG start that. Oh, just wrong. Yeah, of course, Tiger Lily. The bear's 10 feet to your right. Cool. We'll spell it Lily this time and see if that's better RNG. 10 feet to your right in the dark. Ugh, do we always spawn in the evening? This seems bad. We'll try this. So yeah, we start in the Quonset Garage here. And we just kind of need to search everything like it was survival.
Okay.
Don't think I need that. The back door to the garage we can use. Nothing in the back of the pickup, though. You just want belly scratches on the inside. I like that, Battle Duck. Luckily, I do think the bear... A lot of the animals, like wolves, can spawn like up in this town area with you, which sucks. But that way is the coastline, and bears tend to spawn, and wolves, but out on the ice, which is nice, and it makes it easy to spot them. We do kind of have a shopping list right now. I'm looking for initial supplies. I'll pull up the details here in a second for you, Battle Duck. But look around. We'll hop in the back seat, see if we got anything there. Okay, so shopping list is this stuff, which is fairly vague. 15 days of food at, I think it's either 2,000 or maybe 2,500 calories a day. Yeah, camera film we don't need. You can do something with it in survival, I guess, but soft hardwood, those are the logs, either fir or cedar. Reclaimed wood is reclaimed wood that you get from breaking up chairs and tables and stuff. Sticks are sticks, tinder's tinder, right? A lot of these are self-explanatory. The rifle and 10 bullets stockpiled is kind of a lot. That could be one where it's like, oh, I need to make sure to not use this resource for fear of running out. Yeah, I've never tried to use it as tinder. Try that later. Tons of deer around. If we can get a good way of hunting them, that would be good. Oh, so dark already. Dang it. Throw rocks at the deer. Pretty much here, I think we're looking for all the different supplies, hatchet, knife, etc. Definitely a crowbar, pry bar, call it. Appreciate the support, Battle Duck. What do we got here?
This has been here a while.
I think we're gonna need to... Oof, I don't want to use a flare. We need that for wild animals. Yeah, you gotta use matches to see in here. Okay, down vest is maybe something.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, toilet water, as is a classic survival staple. Whoops, I just put away the matches. Search for those drawers in a second. Not seeing anything under the bed.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Nice. Cool. Climbing socks are great. We're done searching all these drawers. We can rip up our extra socks. Now, we haven't found a sewing kit yet, so we can't repair stuff, but we can get the cloth ready. Big lantern fuel, nice to have. And now, is that a... Let's rip this up. Distract the bear with a puppet show. The problem is the bear loves a tragic ending. So, it'll watch the puppet show, but it has to end with you dying. It's the only bear requirement, so... Longer you can keep telling a story, I guess you get to live longer, but... I don't need the... I can see where the curtains are. I didn't even check. Okay, we do have a bedroll. It would be harsh to spawn no bedroll and just be like, haha, you didn't know, now you're dead. Okay, we've gotten all those. Let's harvest the bad socks. kind of nice to luck into. I've never seen socks better than climbing socks, so we already have 2 pairs of them. Is nice. Once we can repair things, obviously lots of other slots to fill, but having good gear early, I think, is, you know, just compounds the success. Fill up that. We'll risk the sardines this early. Yeah, we don't really. Oh yeah. Get these curtains. Set the vision on Discord. I'll take a look here in a sec. Kind of hard to alt tab out because the game wants to stop running in the background, even though I'm pretty sure I had it on windowed. But anyways, where are we at sleep wise? We don't actually need that much sleep. Okay, we do have a fishing tackle, no sewing kit, so we can't do it in the dark though. Okay, but we can rip up newsprint. That's another thing we could do. Newspaper into tinder. We do have to just stockpile 25 tinder, so getting a ton early isn't like the worst thing in the world, I don't think. Only have 1 bandage. So yeah, let's craft an extra set. Hopefully we don't like need bandages, but that's on the supplies list maybe. Yeah, 10 bandages, so suppose that's a thing we could do right now. And an hour crafting bandages. Total. But just drink water before, really a nap more than anything else. I think 4 will get us to fully rested, but with several hours of until daylight. Yeah. Okay. So I think there's still another window with curtains we could, yeah. Might as well. Suppose if we're just about completely stripping down this house, then we make our way over here. There's curtains and a towel here. Now we should have plenty of cloth to repair a bunch of stuff and potentially craft more things if we need to. There's the bed. Eat a whole box of crackers. Yeah, we have stripped this house down. Requires a hatchet to break down the table and chairs. You can break crates and stools down without a hatchet, I guess, then. Yeah. Once we have a hatchet, we'll have to come back for those sorts of things. I guess right now we could... That's the kitchen. There we go. Navigated in the dark back to the bed to save matches, because so early on we're actually pretty low on matches. Ketchup flavored chips. Okay, so we have 13 bandages, so we can leave the 10 we're supposed to stockpile. We can just have those done in the on-site garage. Seems good. And I suppose we have a flare if a wolf prices us here. Ugh, just so dark. Okay, we're playing the long game here. We're just gonna... pass some time. Take a little snooze, and then it hopefully should be daylight. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, seriously though, how many matches do we have? Okay, we have another box. Okay, so if I take this and I go here and I put 10 bandages in here. Stockpile complete. Bandages. Yeah, checked it off. But what did it bleep there? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I'll be sure to let you know, Tiger Lily, if we get anywhere near bear eating time. It'll be a while till we get there for sure. Okay, where's the other door out of this? Okay. I already looked in this car. I don't know. No, have not. Okay, finding a pry bar. Okay, we've already been in here because the visors are down. That's the way I keep track of it. Okay, so I think I want to keep searching the houses. That to make tinder. That's a deer running around. Okay. Do-do-do. That was a weird noise. Nice. Okay. Hunting knife. I think I actually need the spray paint, protect dog food.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Dang, nothing in the fridge. Is that a carrot in the sink? Yeah.
Never know. Could end up being
Okay,
useful.
decent amount of canned food here. Nice. Better pants is good.
This will come in handy.
Another hat will come in handy. Okay, getting some decent clothes going.
I think I can
Ooh,
use
this is huge. A balaclava. Balaclava. I always struggle to say that fast. And a singular bullet. Seriously, Joe, look at how... Wait, you have to put it on the inner. 1.7 and 1.3. Boom. And we got this hat. Is warmer. Sure, do that. Pants. Switch to double cargo pants. Is probably gonna drop the jeans because jeans suck. Take forever to harvest. Okay. Bathroom over here. Good amount of toilet water. Morning insanity. Cargo pants should let you carry more. I agree. So I haven't played nearly as much. I played a ton. Basically, I've just tried out like Green Hell, which has a different inventory system where you have to actually organize stuff in your bag, and something like that in Black Frost, the sequel they're going to be working on for this, would be cool. I think. Yeah, this run's definitely going to be different, Tiger Lily. Much more like a survival run. And so yeah, rather than being like, life total's a resource, we have an end destination because it survived for an amount of time, it's like make it for a whole month, just we'll be able to do so much more with these warm clothes. Okay, so we have some stuff we could drop off. Let's just use this empty locker for fire stuff. Transfer all of those. Making progress on those. We'll take some time to craft and we'll repair gear and things like that. Although, I am pretty sure we don't have gloves yet, which is kind of crazy, but... yeah, I think it's 25 we need to get. Yeah, 25 tinder. But okay, I guess, yeah, we'll take this leather so we can repair. I don't think I want to use the leather though on these shoes. I think I want to find trail boots or something and like use it on the save it for those, you know. I don't think I actually needed to harvest. It's only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. What we really need is to repair this because it takes a long time and uses a lot of cloth. Nice. Huge getting there first try. Because getting up above 90% really helps the stats. We'll repair this because it takes forever. Yeah, this is our setup day, I guess, now of just got to make sure we're warm. Pop a soda real quick. Okay, yeah, let's repair both socks. Up these cargo pants. Okay, our shirt is pretty non-existent. Just look for a better one. Do we make gloves at this time? Probably not. Okay, for organizational purposes, crafting stuff we'll put in here. Okay. Don't need that. Okay, lamp oil on the shelf there. Anything else we need to do? Guess medical supplies we could leave in here. Just to lighten the load. Put food in here. We'll put low percentage food in here and only eat it if we like really have to. Because I think, yeah, 0.2 days of food stockpiled. Each can is 0.2 days of food. Got it. Okay, we have a little bit of daylight left to use. I went to that house. I don't think I've gone to this blue house. Ooh, got a little, what was this, a scarf? Coastal town site is what the bit is called. Doesn't even have a name. Ooh, hunting knife. Nice, 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 nice. That's one tool down that we need. Okay.
Best be prepared.
Ooh, some gamey venison we get to cook. So we'll loot all this, and then hopefully before it's full dark be able to we'll use some of our very limited light sources to search this place. Okay, cooking oil, if we get the appropriate tools to utilize that. Okay, simple tools, we'll grab those, bring it back, doesn't hurt. Potatoes we get to cook.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Don't need. Okay. We'll need to search that bedroom, but let's search this living room area real quick. Nice mittens. Ooh, mucklucks.
Come in handy.
Amazing boots. Those boots are huge. Especially with them being already at like 96% or whatever it was. We'll leave the lowest percent stuff to just be stockpiled food we don't have to eat. We don't accidentally, you know, get food poisoning or some nonsense. Be able to search these, then wander over to the bed. Make some tinder plugs. We're gonna need like sewing kit and stuff because we've already basically used up our fishing tackle already. We do now have also leather we could make crampons with. If we can get these the scrap parts. We'll do another soda. We're not going to be full rested, but mostly rested at this with that 4-hour sleep. Yeah, let's do this. Let's keep chugging sodas. Sip of water. It'd really be like barely one. Okay, are we gonna have enough light? Yeah. Okay, so how are we doing? Been 2 of our days. We've checked off a couple items. Okay. Food in there. I feel like if we gotta cook the potatoes, we'll put this in there because we can't really use it right now. And our fire stuff to cook, do we use a log here? Probably. Do we have enough light for any repairs? Do we? Yeah, we need to repair here, but there are better pants in the universe of possibilities. Hmm. Yeah, we'll repair. We'll repair the pants. There we go. Keep some on us there. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Have we? Here's some soft. Where do we put the wood? In here, I think. Yeah. Do. There we go. Okay. We'll wait just a little bit on the coffee. Okay, so back to the blue house real quick to just like take a look around, see if there's anything obvious we missed because it was so dark. Excuse me. Ah. Okay. Cool. So blue house is cleared. There's a car back there we could go check out. Yeah, we have simple tools on us we need to get rid of. Yeah, that was all destroyed, but figured I'd check it out. Oh, there's stuff in here for sure.
I'll take it.
Cool. Marine flares don't last very long, but they still scare animals away and make like a bigger light. Wider area that they cover, I think. Okay. Okay, if we had a hatchet, we could come gather all this. Those logs and stuff would give us a decent amount of wood. Okay, you know, we are still cold. I was thinking our clothes were better than they seem to be right now, but... Okie dokie. Drop off a little bit of supplies here. Yeah, perfect. Sticks are done. Oh no, we did grab this. Okay. A little bit of water in there. There. Do. Okay, so we warmed up a little bit here. Let's go coffee so we don't get tired easily. How about that? We'll put stuff we need to cook in here. Oh, hey, they counted as putting some food in. Oh, yeah, because you can eat raw meat. It's just highly likely to make you sick, I guess. So if you wanted to, you could. Okay, I think our immediate area is kind of searched out, so let's get up here. Gosh dang it. Yeah, there's fishing huts several of them are out there. That house is destroyed. That house is destroyed. This one looks like a good one. I think it's random which of these houses isn't the non-destroyed one. At least I think that's how it is in survival. So I assume it's the same here. Actually, quit throwing rocks. Make some charcoal. Okay, more food we can cook. Yes, coffee needs to be cooked too, so I can put that in there.
Probably useful.
I mean, even though it's rancid, I'm pretty sure I could still cook it and then have it, like, be a thing counts towards our calories we've stockpiled, even though I would never actually eat it. And that's where that rock ended up.
This will come in handy.
And that'll help, because we still actually need shirt layer things, right?
I think I can use
Okay, we'll keep those on us. Don't need that many painkillers. Plenty of water, though. That's nice. Water are we carrying? A lot. We need to leave some water back at the garage, because that's a thing we have to stockpile anyways. Okay. Okay, stuff that needs cooked. Food that doesn't need cooked. And also should probably not be eaten. Okay, 6 liters of water added. Drink a cup of coffee. Get on that. Okay, and then right here we'll put firewood. Keep the sticks. Okay, so we 10% of the way there on stockpiled food. We need to find a hatchet. That'll be the best way to get all the wood done. We have half the sticks we need. Which I guess means we should just leave these sticks in here. If we need more cloth, we can go there to get it. Okay. Oops. Let's head out the front. We have a couple recycled cans. We don't need that one. Okay, so we have a couple flares if we get in real trouble. I think now is probably the time to seize the day. Gosh dang it, why would you do that? Okay, so you can see how there's several little fishing huts. I'm weirded out I'm not seeing any wolves out here on the ice. Oh, is it because one? No, that's a mailbox. Okay. Oh, there's the wolves. Wolf spawn. Wolf spawn. 2 wolves. I don't know that there's anything on this island, but I know at least one of the islands like has a cabin on it that can have a bunch of shit. So no idea what that is over there. Something in the distance. Could just be like a wolf. Could be a dead animal, but I don't see crows above it. Wolf. 4 wolves over there. Yeah, hey, there's a cabin up there. Cool. This island. So we'll head there next. Probably end up staying the night there. Oh, there's a bear. We're not going to the cabin, I don't think, because there's the bear. Cool, that's 1 out of 4 scrap needed for crampons. Okay, let's just go ahead and charcoal. Hello, ice fishing hole. There's the bear. The bear walked around. Okay, we're gonna go to this cabin. Thank you, Crow Feather. Oh, running into this wind is horrible. Oh, is that the bear's cave right there? Oh my god, this wind. Yeah, that's a bear cave. Misanthropes Homestead. Isn't misanthropy the opposite of misogyny, right? Like women who just passively hate men?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I mean, that's misandry, maybe?
this stuff will come in handy.
Okay, a sewing kit would be huge here because we need to do a lot of repairing, and that fishing tackle is almost used up. Nice. Free and already mostly repaired.
I'll take it.
What is this? I can. Oh, it's just a chair that's in the way. God. Finding a hatchet is going to be huge someday. Wearing mittens, lady. It's a basement we can't go into. Come on, some cool. Dang.
This will come in handy.
Don't really need that, I don't think. Yeah, we're getting oil and stuff, but we have to also have a skillet to pair with that, or we can't actually use the oil for anything. So we need, yeah, like skillet, cooking pot, one of each, in order to, you know, cook all the things we might need to cook. And make water way more efficiently. Like, yeah, these running river oats, I don't think we can make without a cooking pot. We have a lot of, yeah, potential food in the form of stuff that could be cooked, you know, someday. On the bottom, does not look like it. Okay, so what do we got here? Put on those better underwears, get a little more warmth. Definitely wearing that. I don't know that we need to be harvesting this. I'm kind of just wasting time there, I think. So let's assess. I think double thin sweater, that's better at wind resistance, but drop that, and then more waterproof. So let's drop this, then repair this, because it takes forever, and we'll sleep here tonight. Oh, my fishing tackle got ruined. That sucks. Okie dokie. So, big important question, Chad, is do we try to head back past the bear right now? I think the answer is actually yes. Or we just have to be prepared to need to flare, I guess. Oh no. Bad weather. well, let's use just a little bit of time. Cool. That's nice. Yeah, we can, like, break these up. I want to wait for clear weather. Alright, we got 28 days to survive here, chat. We don't need to go running off into this bad weather to die. I just wish we had a hatchet so we could be busting up all the furniture that's in this room. Okay, well, we got some sticks and stuff at least. Okay, let's go up to the bed. Okay, so this, get rid of. Here we gained some stuff. We can turn, if we can convert all of these, we need, I think we need, right? Yeah, to make porridge, you have to have a cooking pot, right? You can't do it without some sort of vessel. So, but the porridge, right? We have 1.6, so we have 16 units worth. 16 times 3,500. I mean, 10 times that, that's a day and a half. And then another 6 is another. Yeah, this is 2.5 days worth of food if we can get the cooking pot in order to, yeah, in order to actually make the porridge. Okay. Spend some time just in case. Prepared for the future. Tinder plugs. I think we still need more Tinder plugs, right? Tinder, yeah. Do. Okay, this has cleared up a little, chat. Go back in real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna need to think on this. What's the? We're still early in this run, so I think there's a benefit to go and just say like, yeah, high risk, high reward. Just leave with the kind of cloudy weather. It's cleared up enough. I think I'll be able to make it back. To the garage, and I have a decent amount of loot, and then spend some time cooking. Well, we need to find a cooking pot first. That's one way to go. I think right now I'm going to take a restroom break while I think on this. Yeah, is it post up here, just sort of burn through the night, hope for clear weather in the morning, or is it risk going back now? Yeah, that's a thought. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. I'll be back real soon. Alrighty, chat. I think we're gonna head out here. Is gonna be the plan because we have flares if we need them. Okay, crows are over that way. There's like a little dock over here. I think this is, yeah, this is the backside because that's the ocean. There's a dead body right there.
I can use this.
I'll take a flare. Okay, so the opposite side of the island is where I want to go. But I'm going to go over to... My plan, at least, is to head over to that fishing hut. What is that? Cattails? Never really see those sitting on the ground. Ooh, wabbits over there. Good to know, because that means we could theoretically hunt them for foods. Although, really, like, I feel like it takes 2 rabbits to just, like, sustain you for how much it costs to hunt. You know what I mean? There's something else off to the side of that one. But it seems like, dare I call it bait? Ooh, that's a dead body. No crows? Like a boat over there or something. Misanthrope Sunset, okay. See all these little fishing huts? So many opportunities here. There's a little canoe over there, but I don't see anything obviously poking out of it. Ooh, this one has a door. That's nice. It has a revolver.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Already had 1 bullet in it. That's nice.
Hope nobody needs
Nice.
this anymore.
Another fishing tackle. Hopefully we don't have to use all of it for repairs. I would love to find a actual sewing kit. Perfect. That door open. I do want to go check out this boat, even though it's terrifying me to go over here. Ooh, what are you? Okay, couple arrows and some beef jerky. Not the... Oh god. Get off of it! Oh, that was terrifying, chat. I got stuck on that little ledge. Okay, what am I doing with this? I have a gun now. Yeah, I'm not going out there for that. I know it could be stuff, but I just don't care enough for that. I also don't know if there's anything up on the top of this, but it's getting late. In fact, I think home is actually kind of far away right now. I think it's like that way. Oh, but there's buildings there we can stay in. This ice looks so dangerous. We are staying really warm here, just walking around. So we definitely have good clothes. And it's making this a lot easier. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. That is better. We'll worry about dealing with the other one in a minute. Oh, actually, I think wires can make part of a fishing lure. Yeah, we're gonna head there to those houses. Because yeah, the garage is over there. These are different buildings that we need to loot anyways. The real trouble is we're already over encumbered. I'm not 100% on getting this stuff back. Ooh, there is a cabin up there too on that other island. Okay, so lots of places to loot. Makes sense for what this challenge is. We're only really 2 days in because you start with, 30, right? So 29 and 24, right? So it's been 2 full days. Okay, we have so much wood on us now. That's the main supply we're bringing back.
This stuff will come in handy.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of want to check out this building. Just specifically because it's farther away. Jackrabbit Island, huh? See something over there. Hopefully it's a rabbit, since it's called Jackrabbit Island. Yep. Okie dokie. Almost to this cabin. Lots of rabbits up here, that's for sure. Will it let me charcoal? Yeah. Huge.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, there's some trail boots in the corner, pretty sure.
I'll take it.
Oh, but we don't actually need those now. Okay, where's the cabinet I just searched? Alrighty, let's go to clothes. What do we actually want to keep from this? Nothing. We have cloth we could use to repair stuff right now. Don't actually need a crow feather. Okay. Okay, doing pretty good. We're just like loaded up. Oh, yeah, I forgot to leave the simple tools. See, we're carrying weight we don't need because I'm just running around too much. Ooh, nice.
This will come in handy.
So handy. This light is going to make it so much faster to search this place. Eventually we'll be able to fish, and that'll get us back lamp oil that we'll
Barely walk with this much gear.
start needing soon.
This might be good for anything.
Might end up having to...
I think I can use this.
I don't want to have to make like 2 trips to get all the stuff back. I don't know. Might have to. Nice fisherman sweaters. Quality stuff.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
$30 for one. Not enough, my dude.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Shut that off. Do some classic, just harvesting, because we're going to need to do some repairs. Okay, I've got plenty of stuff. Yeah, let's go over to the bed. Get that hunk of rabbit we found. Do. That's the sound of a big old storm outside. Sleep for a couple hours, have some food that also hydrates, and yeah. A couple tins of sardines. A can of soup.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. We are maybe just a little bit early in the day, but we can see just fine.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I do not want to go on the ice. That could be dangerous with this. Yeah, that fishing hut. I think the cabins are a little bit more that way, maybe, but...
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Yeah, the garage is actually back that way. I'm gonna head that. Yeah, we just gotta slow walk it back. We're way over encumbered. I think we could use this little fishing hut as a halfway point, you know? Drop off some stuff so we're faster. And this is the log run, maybe? That's what this is called. Nope. Okay, we can't cook that stuff yet. Okay, so this one over by the log run has some supplies in it we'll want to come back for. And I think that house, that fishing hut, mapping from there, it'll be like, oh yeah, you're basically where you want to be. Put some gunk on my screen there. Wonder how that happened. A mountaineering rope.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Don't need a second hunting knife. Can look 71, 81. Oop. That's the first one we started by. honestly, despite how negatively impactful the weather is, it does also bring lots of variants of pretty to this game. It reminds me why I do say winter is my favorite season. Because, like in the summer, when it gets extra hot, things look like how you feel. Dry and meh. Whereas in the winter, even though you're cold, right, this looks cozy. It's not. Would not be in real life. So you got inside, where you had, you know, a fire. But this kind of foggy weather, just aesthetically pleasing at least. Be aesthetically pleased with how these wolves look when I'm done changing the position of their brains relative to their skulls. Overstimulated in the sun makes it, yeah, that makes sense. Just like, yeah, just when just existing is like, yeah, like, yeah, sweaty and just, but I think it's just natural. Everybody gets a little bit more irritable.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, crafty stuff. That in there. Okay. Wood. Yeah, you can't underflow. Yeah, we have the 50 sticks we need now. Okay. While we're warming up. It could get a... Yeah, so we went out to some islands. There's a couple cabins out on the islands that we looted. We got really loaded up. I left some supplies in a fishing hut we're going to go back for soon. Let's see. How many matches do we need? Just 5 more. Cool. Cool. So now we have sticks, matches, and tinder plugs are all done. We can do this, so we have tinder plugs on us. Big news you probably missed. But ow, this guy got ourselves a revolver. That's pretty huge news. We're not hunting bears for you yet, though, Tiger Lily. We're gonna have to hold off on that. Wolves and deer, we can do that. Oh, that's, yeah, this, okay, so let's go with, this has been food that's probably too low to safely eat. Okay, we can cook those though. Wait. Now I hope so. We'll take that back out because we do need to cook it. So stuff we need to cook. Oh, that's most of what we need to go back for, actually, is stuff we need to cook. And okay. Well, we wanna be kind of light, so we'll go second cabinet. We will put take just a couple things with us there. What else we got? Clothes we're not heavy on, although we do need to repair some stuff. Oh yeah, those simple tools. That's another thing we need to ditch. Nope. Okay, now this storm lantern is really good. It's also one of the items we do need to like store here. Yeah, let's quickly make a fishing tackle. Whilst we think. Okay, where we at time-wise? So, here's what I'm thinking, chat. I think... Let's see if this buck is still just like... No, I don't see the buck. Okie dokie. From the front of the Quonset garage. Coastal town side. Okay, so we need to head back to... It's this one. That's where we need to go. To pick up the rest of the supplies we'd scavenged. You would scavenge the supplies from there's Misanthrope's homestead and then there's Jackrabbit Island. Both had little cabins on them we looted. Still no hatchet, but we got a revolver. No pry bar. We have to find a rifle eventually. That's a requirement of the challenge. Cool, so, yeah, we go a little bit past that guy, right? Yeah. Oop, right to that one. Should see it in the fog in a few steps, I think. Yeah, that's one where we found the extra knife in, so it's, yeah, that one. Okay, it's just farther away than I was thinking it was. Thought we'd have seen it sooner. Yeah, I didn't bring anything because I left water here, I'm pretty sure. You're a little too far away for me to want to hunt buckaroo. I didn't leave water here. Whoops. Cool. Oh, we left the right amount of stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. The food will restore a little bit of hydration. That was my hydration plan for this trip. Okay, so it cleared up a little, so now that's the one. If we go around that rock, a nice easy way to get there. Our clothes are definitely pretty good. Our wind protection isn't great if it's like storm type weather, blizzard, or whatever the game calls the lesser form of blizzard, where it's just windy. But that really cuts through because we only have 5 degrees of windproof. So on still days like this, we're pretty solid, which is nice, but okay, so I think next long-term play is there's cabins over there that we had seen. And so I think if we follow the road, we'll get to those cabins. So I'm thinking that's our next move. We might need to spend time just cooking for the rest of the... No, because we want to wait till we have a pot, because the pot is just way more efficient at cooking stuff. And a skillet, actually, because I think we need a skillet to do... Well, we have to level up to do bannocks. That's what it is. You have to be level 2 cooking to do pancakes. That road also really looks like it'll lead to civilization. In this run, I haven't cooked anything. I've cooked enough in other survival playthroughs before I started streaming to know that leveling up your cooking is a double-edged sword. Because you've seen me do it dozens of times. Yeah, we'll get you. We'll get you later. But if you start boiling water and then you sleep, the water's like... Yeah, so when you make water, you put 2 little cups down, then you sleep for an hour and wake up, and it's boiled but not completely boiled dry. Once you level up your cooking, everything cooks a little bit faster. So if you sleep for an hour, your water will boil dry. So it kind of actually sucks. Okay. And then the drawer below has the rest of our food we actually want. This also, that's food we're gonna just like leave because it's low percentage. I guess we could... Revolver ammo. Yeah, okay, we don't have any rifle bullets. I thought we'd picked up a rifle cartridge at some point, but... Okay, so I'm thinking here we go just, yeah, up the road. To those other cabins. In order to hopefully find... Well, we need, obviously, a rifle. Wherever we get the rifle, and we're happy about it. Because I imagine there's only one that spawns in this region for the challenge, but... Anyways, it's crazy how you can just, like, see stuff, depending on the weather, from so much farther away. Yeah, so hopefully we find a cooking pot and a skillet in the cabins we're heading towards. That would just be good. Obviously, the other thing we need is a freaking hatchet. In order to start getting all the... Like, if we had a hatchet, we could probably get all the reclaimed wood we need from those houses if we just went through and, you know, broke down all the tables and chairs in each house. Where are we at? 6 sticks. Wait, what do I have 5 logs on me? Crap. Crap. Because we needed to leave those. That's my bad. We'll pick those up on the way back.
Okay.
We don't need that tinder. Don't need those either. We have gun now to defend with. Yeah, so other than that double-edged sword thing, I don't know a ton about the cooking. I know at one point in a playthrough, I made a bunch of pancakes. And they were fine. They were a fine source of food. Obviously, the real thing is, right now, the flour and oil, inedible. Don't do anything for me. So if I can turn them into pancakes, it's all profit. Is that can't be the region entrance, right? What is this? Okay, we can also grab these reishi mushrooms. Turn those into tea. Got 3 servings worth right here. It's 2 per serving, I'm pretty sure. Oh, leave Coastal Highway. Okay, well. But to go where? Like, what is this? Also, I think there can be stuff just right in the entrance that'll be worth grabbing, so. Pry bar would be great.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sure, we'll take those. Actually, we already have leather we could use. Okay, I don't want to go through this area. But if we come back with a pry bar, that could be really good, obviously. Okay. The log sort. That's what I call this place. Okay, so we can take this. If we ever find a freaking hacksaw, we can break that down, and then I think we get the oil back out of it. Okay, so 3 days in here, about to be. I'm gonna head back, pick up that wood that I'd accidentally brought part of the way out, and be able to drop off wood and that storm lantern. And so far making decent progress. We got some reclaimed wood with us as well. Once we find a hatchet, we'll start ripping through the reclaimed wood bit. Someday.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Not so over encumbered we can't sprint, so a good sign. Maybe we'll drop stuff off here, chat, and then hunt a deer. She was looking at me, so she got spooked. Okie dokie, here we go.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, let's start with fire stuff. Yeah, we're carrying around way too many books. We'll use those for fire here in a second. No, we won't. We'll put some of them here. How about okay. Okay, we have a lantern, and I think that counted the lamp oil that was inside of it. getting up to 5 liters is going to be quite a bit, but once we're able to fish, we'll make a fishing tip up. How do we craft a fishing tip? Might have to be able to work with it. Fishing tip up. Okay, we could make a tip up now. That's actually probably worth. Need a feather. And oh, we'd also need a scrap to make a lure. Okay. So the tip up is more important. Fishing tip up. Oh yeah, see, with simple tools it takes 30 instead of 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, let's craft this. Okay, so the fishing tip up and the snare are both like passive ways to gain food. There as well. Arrows we don't need. Wires as well. Let's actually, yeah, let's refuel this. Okie dokie. Okay, so if we drink this tea and sleep for just a couple hours, I think we'll get a little bit sort of extra rest from having drank the sleepy time tea. Yeah, gotta repair this, even though we already, like, it's good clothing. Once it's repaired, we'll be really, oh, come on. Can't repair while in the dark, huh? Okay. A little tomato soup and dog food for dinner. More dog food, another nap. Won't sleep for 4, but Alrighty. Spend some time doing some prep. Okie dokie. So, yeah, let's go set up the fishing tip-up. And, well, we've seen rabbits. Don't really have them marked on our map like I would like. I hate the limited visibility, man. I want to just see the fishing hut that's closest, because I don't think that's the closest one. Yeah, that's the closest one. Doesn't feel like the closest one when you're walking to it. Pretty sure I've done it from inside this one. Okay. Break through the ice with this. Set the fishing tip-up up. And that's this one. So, the question is really... Okay, let's go check out whatever that is on the ice. Maybe that's what we should do. The other thing we could do is find a good spot to set up a snare. Which I think would be Jackrabbit Island, but that's kind of far away. Okay, there's a building there. Let's go there instead. That's just a deer. It'll take a lot of time to harvest and stuff. And I think if we just walk to this building, loot the crap out of it, and then walk back, the fishing tip-up will be, like, triggered. If you want a piece... Oh, that's a deer. Okay. Well, if that deer wants a piece, it could definitely try to get one, but... The one thing I think with fishing with the tip up doesn't level up your fishing. I think your higher level in fishing, though, still makes the tip up catch bigger fish, maybe. There's music. Makes me feel like I'm out of jizz, huh? Oh, several are destroyed, it looks like. Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Looks like there's lots of rushy mushrooms around.
I'll take it.
Don't need any of that. I'm not seeing any cooking devices.
This'll come in handy.
Maple syrup is nice. If we ever get the stuff to cook, adding maple syrup as an ingredient to bannocks makes them pancakes.
I think I can use this.
They're just more calorie dense. I think we do need more wind protection. But I didn't change it? Weird. We need that. I think we're just looking anything like there still could be better shirts for sure. Could be better pants. Cargo pants are pretty mid-tier, honestly. Snow pants and stuff are all... Snow pants and ski pants I know are better. Okay, second cottage. When I was looking around, I did not see a third cottage, so... Well, the third one was destroyed. Nice new thermal underwear. Need those though. See the bullet on the ground. Thank you. Okay, conserve some lantern fuel here. Hello, dead body.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, we need to search the normal, like, kitchen stuff. Ooh, nice. A fish to cook up. That'll also give us oil. We should have a fish waiting for us on the tip-up line. Crackers. Crackers dehydrate you, it sucks, but they count as 600 calories, I think, per box, so... Actually very good, I think, in terms of this challenge, because when they're in the inventory, it doesn't... Like, in the garage, I would be absolutely shocked to find out they had made it where the crackers like make it so you have to count as negative water or something. That would be wild. Like obviously they could do that, but I feel like it would just be unintuitive. Because a lot of foods dehydrate you a little bit. Crackers just do it a lot of it. Okay, still on the lookout for the bear. But with... I mean, 24 revolver bullets would put it down. The problem is... I only get to fire 6. And 6, unless you get it right in the frickin' nose... 6 bullets is 0 bullets against a bear. Man, you can see so far on a clear day. Just like, oh look, I could go from here straight to that. That's the farthest away hut I think we've been to, and there's more cabins that way, so that's where we're headed next. Oh, I have to actually go in this fishing hut, dummy. There should be a fish there. 6 bullets is 0 bullets if you're fighting a bear. I have 24 bullets, but they're for like revolver bullets, right? Okay, chip away that ice. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, that's why we're gonna leave the tip up behind. Keep that vitamin C up as well. Yeah, we'll just eat when we get back. Yeah, 6 bullets is 0 bullets to a bear, because, yeah, I do want to kill a bear. Yeah, I feel like killing a bear, getting all of its meat back to the... basically, I don't think we even have to cook it. I think the meat actually counts as calories because you can eat it raw. I think it just counts. So I think if I kill the whole bear, and just harvested its meat, brought it into the garage, I think food might just be done. I mean, part of me wants to just get this buck. What the heck? The deer ran right at me. It's that one over there. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll pretend that was just to level up pistol. How about that?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. Okay, we got that wood stockpile. Let's see what kind of food we got. Okay, all the other stuff needs to be cooked. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to use up some of our stockpiled wood
Come on, little fire.
in order to cook this stuff.
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Okay, so we got time on those things. That hydration up. Okay, so we can start just cooking this stuff up. We don't have the right pot to cook that yet. Cook. Tin of coffee. Okay, yeah, all the cups of coffee add up. I think it'll be better though if I did it at a fire, because then I think I could just like maybe put them around it or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think. Hey, welcome to the chat. Is that Chill Margaret? What's going on here? So we're doing the Whiteout challenge in the Long Dark here. So we're gotta collect all these supplies. Right now we're cooking up a bunch of coffee, because until you cook it, it doesn't actually like count. Yeah, I'm about to go try to do even more cooking. I'm cooking inside, and I'm going to be also cooking outside is the goal. We'll use better matches. And then, yeah, hopefully we can just start really stocking up on coffees and teas. Yeah. Definitely need to be exploring other bits of civilization to find like a hatchet and other tools like that. Cook that, cook that. Go check on the other stuff. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you decided to join. What finish your project. What type of project were you working on? Oops, wrong thing. Take that. Take that. Oops, wrong one. This one. Okay. 22 on that. Make sure we don't run out of water during this. We still got plenty. The mushrooms as well. 3D animations and hand drums. Oh, that's cool. I definitely lack the talent to. Whoop! Nope! Don't drink that. Oh, I already drank some of it. But to turn the vision from my brain into what I want it to be on the paper. Take that. Do we have more? We have more potatoes, I think, and fish. So do that. Okay, cook up coffee. Hour. Yeah, sure. One in mind. Until burned. Yeah, I do. If you wanted to drop yours in the chat, I could hit you up after the stream. Okay. Foods to save. Okay, what are we at now? Up to almost 4 days of food stockpiled. Cool, Margaret. I'll hit you up after stream. See what you got. Always happy to see cool stuff people have made. Okay. Cook the coffee. Cook the coffee. This is almost full. That going. A slow conversion of coffee to calories, everybody. I really don't even know, like, because each one seems to be 0.1 days, and each tin of coffee has 5. So each tin of coffee is half a day of calories, it claims. And I had like 6, so 3 days of food? No way, that'd be so much. Oops. No, not. There we go. Boop-a-doo. I mean, yeah, it's adding up, I guess. Gotta make more water now. To drop our rushy teas. Why is the rushy tea not showing up in... Here it is. But... Oh, is it medical? Still counts as food, though. It's just under medical supplies. Okay, we gotta get more water going there. Let's throw some there. Yeah, we're gonna use up sticks and reclaimed wood first, because they're the easiest to restock. Well, reclaimed wood will be the easiest once we get a hatchet. Then it'll be easy to replace it. But for now... Hey, cooking is up to level 2. That'll That'll help. Have a soda to keep us going here. What we got in here? Okay, we need a pot or a skillet to use those things. Let's take those. Okay, put all the drinks down here. Okay, we still need to cook a potato and 2 fishes and the venison, so we got a lot to cook still. Outside should be... Harvest the water back. 7 minutes. Okay, cook that. 18 minutes. Potato. Actually, let's go ahead and make a little more water since we need to we need to stockpile water as well, right? So might as well. Okay, so that's got a while. Okay, some sticks. Okay. Still melting snow, so we gotta wait for it to boil. Let's burn some books, huh? What we got going in here? Throw a fish on. Let's go ahead and Place the other fish down too. Okay. Burning books feels weirdly efficient. 2 till ready, 15 till ready. Sticks on there. Okay. Oh, hey, now they're showing up under food. Up to 5.2 days of food, and we still have plenty of cooking left to do. Coming up on... Oh, what? It's only been... We're coming up on our 4th day. More water going there. A little weird those back and forth just cooking all day, but... Get that going. More food just over here. Stuff that needs cooking. Suppose putting the syrup in there is ambitious. Making progress, chat. Okay, down to our last packs of coffee and tea here.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Let's stay awake a little bit with some coffee. Yeah, we almost there. Yeah, there we are. Sticks out. That done, and then we should. Yeah, we spent a whole day here cooking, but I think it was much needed. Oh, that's fine. You know, I think I'd estimated that we would get like 3 or 4 days of food from cooking up all this coffee and stuff, and it seems pretty accurate so far. Okay, get that coffee going. That fire has just enough time to finish it. Okay, should have some finished coffees out here. Need to worry about the rest of that. Leave that fire there as our setup for later. Down here. What? Whatever. Eat it. Okay, we'll keep that on us. Okay, so that fishing tip-up's just been out there this whole time. So there's probably another fish to go back and get in the morning. Alright, let's take that fish. How about that? I think we'll be mostly rested, but not all the way. I'm thinking here, chat, once we get fully to tomorrow, we're gonna go gather that fish. From the tip up. Find a place to set the snare. Or do we just tip up and then go to the... That's what it is. It's gonna be tip up and then go to the other way. Like take the tip up with us. Go the opposite direction to those other cabins. And drop the fishing tip up near there. Alright, because then... sort by... Let's get this right before it goes bad. How about that? Okay. Yeah, because we need to search those other cabins. How much charcoal do we have? 7 charcoal is plenty. Finish that. Far off. Breakfast. And then we will take... Not going to take those, though. Sure. Take that as our food. Knowing, however, of course, that we're going to, you know, make some moves to get more. That's the whole goal. I do wonder if I could find that deer I'd shot. Oh, hello. Would you like to be the deer I shot? Yeah, we'll just go to fish. I believe that is the fish. So we'll grab the tip up and hopefully a fish that's on it, and then head that direction. Because cabins. Maybe we'll find a bear to kill or something. But like I said, right now, the bear would be doing the killing, methinks. I also have a snare to set up, but like it just feels so far away. And rabbits, like, they're not worth much food compared to how long it takes to harvest them. So I feel like if you have to go out of your way to go collect the snare, you're not actually net positive in calories. Well, like in what's it called? Like the Mountain Town region, there's a farmstead that always has rabbits by it. That's a good one to set up snares at. Because it's just like on your way between different stuff. You can just casually stop. Okay. That deer's still there. Maybe we take the fish and we go get a deer. feel like I should have shot him there. Don't know how much closer I'm going to be able to get. Problem is, I feel like I don't need it right now. Okay, he's running. Cool, cool. Well, you know, it's a blessing and a curse. Have work be busy for you, so glad you can tune in at least a little bit. Let's go ahead and leave this fish here. Okay, we have the tip up, we have the snare. We're gonna head to the right, see if these... Oh, the weather really cleared up for the 30 seconds we were inside. Let's fill up on that. That fatigue reduction. Okay, let's... Okay, some cabins we need to go find. We really, a hatchet would feel like we have the capability of winning. Right now, without the hatchet, we just will never be able to gather the reclaimed wood we need. There you are. There's an extra knife in it. We will take it. I dropped that out front, so I remember it's in that thing. Only picked back up the second knife because in order to break through the ice, we've been having to use it. So that one's down to 59. Okay, am I even headed the right way now? It's all the same. This white fog is ridiculous. I expected to see the log sort. Right? So foggy. Oh, hey, I did go in a circle. That's good. Okay, so from the door of this, that way. Hold W, don't mess with my mouse. That's what I need to do. That way. Because it's past it. Unless that's a different house than I think it is. Different fishing hut. The fog just makes it feel like all the distances are so much greater because you have no frame of reference. Oh, is that the log sort? Yeah, it's the log sort. Okay, I wasn't too low on my aim. That means up here there should be another. I think weird they were warming up right now. Testament to how good the clothes are. Crows flying over. Okay, this is one we've used before. Now, yeah, we just keep going, I think. Yeah, so from that to that, I think. Pretty just hold W from here should get us to vaguely those cabins. Fatigue reduction is expired. I think that's... I just keep going this way. I would love for this fog to clear up. Not seeing any landmarks through the fog. Seriously, fog is like a real-life nightmare phenomenon. Feels like we're making no progress. Because we can't tell. We're just doing one of these, boys. We are not... I saw multiple wolves is why. Yeah, there's another one right out there. Hey, we don't need all of this, okay? Okay, there's a rock. That's good. Trees is also good. Trees tend to not grow in the ocean. So... The tooth. I think that rock is the tooth. Okay, if this wolf is still following us when we get to any kind of civilization, I'm gonna shoot it. So we can take it inside and harvest it. Okay, power lines I like to see. There's a car. Chill out, Fido.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Ooh, I'm going to take the film this time to see if it can be kindling. I really don't think it can, though. Should it be? Yeah. Is it? Ah. Did the wolf dip because I got in the car? Okay, that's a deer. Okay, well. I think the cabins are still this way. Hopefully these power lines help us not miss them. As it is crossing the road now, that makes me think it's... Oh, it's doing a little zigzag. What do we got? Yeah, there's a little power line. There's a building out there. Yeah. Okay, hatchet. Like any of the tools, pretty much. Oh, sewing kit.
I'll take it.
That's great. Sewing kit's great. Okay, nothing much in there really. Tolerant can come in handy. Cool. Cool. Newsprint we don't as much need, but we do need tinder, I think. Not like in the stockpile, but just for our survival use. I think this is a section 2 where the hatchets probably spawned just like outside somewhere.
This will come in handy.
Okay, that's leather we might need to start repairing stuff with soon. A bit of food, all the calories count. Okay, I think that's better gear. That is not. Excuse me. One more building to get to. I think, yeah, this one has, remember this, there's a workbench out back.
See if I can use this.
Don't need that for anything. Don't need the t-shirt either. I'll take a free cloth though.
That'll be useful.
Okay, chat. Well, we've made it here to the cabins. Next step is going to be... I think we just head back kind of immediately here. Some soda. And an energy bar. It's cleared up a little, enough that I feel fine looking around for a hatchet. I don't see a hatchet out here anywhere. Fishing camp, it's called. Oh, that's something on the ground over there, looks like. Some sort of dead body or something. A bridge over there. A flare gun, a distress pistol, chat, that's huge. Nice, 5 shots.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, this is... Nah, I'm not going to that dead body. Dead bodies never have anything. Anyways, the best part about having that distress pistol is... I feel like distress pistol is the best way to kill the bear. We got lots of sticks we used up in the cooking. We do need to remember to like keep grabbing those. Okay, that's the tooth. That's the log run, so I think that way hard to see in the distance. That might actually be the like fishing hut we've been using. No, it's got to be that one. I don't know. Okay, I think we get back to the garage. It's going to be the end of stream today. Yeah, this has been a good first chunk. I think I'd figured just from the description this one would be much more like survival mode. And it is. It feels that way. Because there's a time limit there, but it's not so short that I'm feeling like I have to be constantly moving. Like I did with the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. Oh, we could go get the rope. Although I don't know where we would take the rope. There's no climb downs that I know of here. But like, and why would we go all the way to like Timberwolf Mountain or something from here? That's such a long journey. Would use up more calories than we would get. I think that one straight ahead of me is actually the closest one. I was just walking out to that one because I just didn't realize how close that one was, because when we first went out it was like foggy. Okay, dokie, here we go. Where are we at? Yeah, we have a good chunk done. The big question mark is the rifle. I don't know, like, besides obviously being in buildings. Like, it wasn't in that hut, it wasn't in the one on Jackrabbit Island. So, don't necessarily know where to go next in terms of the rifle hunt. There was that bridge back that way that looked suspicious. I think it's one that's actually broken. So maybe there's stuff under it, but I can't imagine there would be some random secret stockpile of food just under a highway bridge. Like, that doesn't make sense. And this game does do a lot of tableaus. Yeah, this one is the closest. So let's drop. Well, let's drop that. Nice. That's huge. 1,200 calories. 2 fishes.
Not sure I can carry much more.
That was huge. Let's set the tip up. Now a little thumb at Thoda. So yeah, if we take the 2 fishes we just caught back, Those two together made like a full day of food, but we need to cook them to get the lamp oil out of them. Yeah, we're now equipped between the distress pistol, because I think in one of our failed runs at the Hopeless Rescue, we killed the bear that had actually like messed us up that one time. I'm pretty sure we killed it with the distress pistol by just direct hitting it. There's a bear. Tiger Lily, if you want to see a bear kill, it might be now. Okay, it didn't see us. It didn't see us. It didn't see us. I heard its footsteps, though, chat. Sometimes I look to the side because I swear, and I'm like, nah, I'm hearing my own footsteps. That was not my own footsteps. That was a bear step. Get in there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You think? Okay, let's restock some wood. So we're back down to half of what we need. We got so many matches, we can kind of stop picking up matches. Okay. More food we need to cook. And them fishes. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I think we're going to stop here. So sticks, easy to get back. We had to use those to cook up food. We need the hatchet. Once we have the hatchet, reclaimed wood becomes easy. With the hatchets on the list of things we need. Water, also easy to get once we're there. Oh, excuse me, sorry for the yawn. But lamp oil, we're going to have to cook up fishes to accrue the lamp oil we need. So I think manual fishing obviously seems more efficient. So we're going to need to end up using that. But I think right now I'm just going to exit and re-enter. Yes, still no hatchet. And I've checked all the... Let's take a look at the map before I end. So we went up here. There's a house there. There's a house up here on Jackrabbit Island. We went to the fishing camps. We're back here now. We went to the log sort is right here. And there's some houses there. Went to waterfront cottages. No hatchet in any of those places. So I think there's still maybe some stuff out here that we could check out. Yeah, so I'm a little lost. I know we went into the just very beginning of the mine that leaves Coastal Highway. I wonder if we need to go in there because I think there's some like lockers and stuff. We also need a pry bar because there's been a ton of lockers that we need that we could use a pry bar on. But lockers, we don't actually need clothes. We're pretty good on clothes right now. But there's like so much like just stuff, like all of these pallets, right? We need a hatchet and we could just harvest these. Hey, quality tools. Handy little upgrade. Okay, so that'll save. We'll go put the tools, but then we'll... What you have to play so different than we... Yeah, exactly. So it's very much... This is much more what I think of the game as being with the... Fine. Yeah, where you're just like gathering things all the time. Ooh, that's what I wanted to find out. I don't believe we can use film as Tinder. Yeah, can't use camera film. Nor can you craft it. So we will drop those. Okay. We'll do... Yeah, we'll walk out, walk back in to save. Excuse me. Okay, saving. Okay, seems like it's done. Alrighty, chat. Well, thanks for being here for this. It was good progress on this one. I think this is the first one where I haven't felt just like completely lost because you need to know the map in order to do the thing. This one is obviously if there is set locations, which I feel like there often are for where different tools and stuff, especially like the rifles can be. Knowing those. Excuse me. Knowing those will help a lot. Obviously, if you just go straight to where the hatchet could be, would change the speed of the run. And there's a chance that like we've just had bad RNG, and oh yeah, there could be a hatchet in this tree right outside, but it's just not there this time, so it's somewhere else, right? Let's confirm that. So I think there's lots of room to keep going with that in particular. Nomad. I think Nomad is going to be like if Hopeless Rescue had a baby with Whiteout, in that the whole point of this one, you got to keep moving. Survive for 3 days each in 15 specific locations across the game world. There are several regions I've just never been to. Like if we were to do a new survival mode, right? Like all these different regions here. So much to do. I've spent very limited time in any of these. Bleak Inlet, Forlorn Muscade, Broken Railroad. I think like one time I followed the railroad tracks or something as much as I could. Yeah, so there's a lot to be doing, especially so that Nomad challenge I think is going to really, depending on where you have to go, that'll be the learn the map sort of thing. So alright, chat, thanks for being here. Hope you had fun. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at about 10 Mountain Time to play some more games. Might be doing speed runs of Double Dragon tomorrow, but I also might just keep going with this. We'll see what sounds like a good time for the Sunday fun day tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one, everybody.